around, and then suddenly like 8 more bomb people show up. I'm like, and I literally just like roll. I jump off the cliff on accident, and I'm like, fuck. And I pull up my broom right before I hit the water. People show up, and I fucking fly away. I was like, I'm out, bye.
Yep, that's one of my favorite things to do is just peace out like that. All right, hello everybody.
One time I was fighting one of the fucking bitches.
This is what we're starting with.
And she hit a spell on me, and I fell into the pond, and I couldn't like return because I was swimming. So I had to like swim away, trying to hide behind a rock. I couldn't get back on shore.
So for those of you wondering about my outfit, I'm finally wearing it because I now know 2 of the unforgivable curses. Count them, 2. And I sling that shit. See, 1, 2. I sling that shit like it's no one's business.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased.
There you are, Amit.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook? I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's. Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better. You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well? I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Fair enough.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin? Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all. Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
And by that he means quickly find a book on Gobbledegook and hope he can memorize it before he bumps into me. Swear to God, Amit, if you're lying to me and you don't actually know Gobbledegook. Oh, I forgot I can't just whip those around. But, my little X spell down there. That's headed for you, Amit. If you lying to me. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. I wonder if I can do this. Aw, I was hoping it would let me just jump that fucking rail. Really? All of this counts as still in Hogwarts? Well, I'm gonna go a bit of a different route. Anyway.
How about some sightseeing? What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Because this guy doesn't have a stamina bar. Oh, this guy doesn't have a stamina bar. He can just go. Whee! God, this fucking place is beautiful. I mean, I know a lot of people think winter's not as pretty because it's just white and like gray, some green, like with the coniferous trees. But honestly, I think winter's beautiful. There's something elegant about its cold rejection. It's such an unforgiving place. And yet, that's kind of what makes it beautiful, is that some things can learn to live in that dejection and that cold. Almost exclusively.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
It is. We are going to complete it. But first...
Glacier! Defender! Crucial! Descendo!
See, I don't even think there is a matriarch around here. So, I don't know why it gave me that deed. Bury a matriarch's head into the ground. I mean, there isn't even a matriarch.
That's that. Settled.
With any luck, later today, I will be doing a stream from my new Conan server. My brother-in-law has set one up for me because he's super generous and awesome.
This looks intriguing.
And I'm excited to see... I mean, I've been playing on it. We kind of messed up some of the settings. My fault, not his. I set the durability multiplier to 3, thinking that it would allow our shit to last 3 times as long. So, because durability in games, it has a purpose. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying it don't have a purpose.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
But,
it was before
that being said, it should not be a case of constantly having to go and repair your shit all of the time. Durability should play a minor role. It should be one of those things that you actually can forget about. Because then, when it bites you in the ass, it's all the more like, ugh, you know? Like, oh, my weapon broke because I forgot about durability. Not, oh, I hit a guy twice, I need to go repair my weapon. But in attempting to increase our weapon durability, I accidentally cut it by 1/3. Or down to 1/3. By setting it to 3, it just says durability multiplier. So I didn't, you know, honestly, I thought it would multiply durability. No, it multiplies the durability damage. And that was not explained to me until we realized all of our shit was breaking every 5 seconds.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Seriously, where is this Merlin trial? Ah, there is Ball. But where is her? Giggity. Rowing, rowing to the sea. Colony. So I've been listening to a lot of Peyton.
Revelio.
Peyton something, like Harris or something. He does a lot of Viking rock. Because, you know, I'm getting back into Conan, and one of my favorite things to play in Conan is a Viking. So. Alright, seriously? Where is the... I'm gonna go land on this, just because I never actually do these. But... Where's the place for the ball? Another Merlin trial. I guess I can activate you as well. Okay, at least you're obvious. At least I can see you. So now I just need to find the others. Here's one. Oh, and there's the last one. Tricky, tricky. Alright.
Bombarda.
You wanna go to the zoo right now? I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. You fucking love the zoo. Where's the... Is it over there?
Revelio.
Hold on, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's down lower. I was looking up too high. Alright.
Confringo.
Boom. And then...
Merlin himself would be proud.
Done. But... Bonnie, she had the discipline gun. For those of you who don't know, the discipline gun is a Nerf gun, so don't get your panties in a twist. It is a Nerf gun that when Bonnie was really little, she didn't understand English, you know, because she is a toddler. You could yell at her, you could try and talk with her, reason with her, she would not understand you because, you know, English. And I needed a non-verbal way to communicate with my lovely daughter. There's the pit. Alright. This is going to be fun. I see what the game wants me to do. This is going to be awesome. I wonder if I can just push it. Yes, I can! Let chaos reign! Boom, 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 boom,
I should
boom,
investigate.
Can it make it all the way? Can it go all the way? Nope. There we go.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
But, anywho. What the fuck was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Completely lost my train of thought. Sorry. Right. Bonnie and the Discipline Gun. We needed a way to communicate with her what was good and what was bad. So if she did something good, I'd give her thumbs up and whatnot. And, you know, my parents were like, well, just give her a thumbs down for bad. But she didn't seem to comprehend that.
Revelio.
You would give her a thumbs down, and she would just do a thumbs down back at you. And so what I would do is I'd give her a thumbs down, and then I would point this Nerf gun at her. And after getting shot with it once or twice, she started to, like, it was more the loud clang it made and something hitting her. Like, it does not hurt. The Nerf gun does not hurt. I point blanked myself with it several times in the face, like in rapid succession, to prove it did not hurt before I ever even considered firing it at my daughter. And yeah, it became something that she learned to fear. So you'd give her a thumbs down, and she would stop whatever she was doing.
Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Oh.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bacard, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
I can't just blast the door off its fucking hinges.
I will await your return.
I would much rather just blast the door
I
off
shall
its
see
fucking
you
hinges.
soon.
I just like that. Pronunciation was not the issue. Which reminds me, Amit, buddy, did you lie to me, bud? Did you lie to me, bud?
Descender.
Did you lie to me, bud? Better not lie to me, bud.
Clever.
The door is looking at us.
The mind's eye. But yeah, no. So I have a message sent to my brother-in-law. I remembered my earlier train of thought.
Really prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine It's even grander than I had
We
expected.
fucked up the durability setting. My fault. So I messaged him about getting admin privileges. Or at least putting an admin password on the server so that in the future, I can alter any settings we need to alter without having to bother him every single time.
For so simple a device. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
That it would give us a bit of autonomy with the server, and I think that would be really nice, because that way we could have immediate
I still can't
changes.
believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Okay, quit creaming your pants over the fact that you're in a goblin mine.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Hold on a second.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Watch your step round here. Let's get this over with.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit.
I just sent
Grab my
myself
wallet.
flying backwards. I keep forgetting they don't turn into regular barrels anymore. They actually
We're being
blow up.
watched by a door.
Yes, of course.
So I'm guessing because it shares a similar mechanic, those eye chests I've been seeing around are also
I feel
goblin
like a
magic.
character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
I'm gonna kill you, Amit.
Let's take a look around, Amit.
Going to
See if
kill
we can
you.
find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Oh yes. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building
Because
down
you
here.
can't read Gobbledegook, you lying sack of shit. I forgot to visit Hogsmeade and sell off all of my extra shit.
Why, it's a grapple piece.
You were so close with that swing. You were so close.
Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You're hoping to get all the notes together, look at it, and be able to decipher it off the image alone, aren't you? So I'm still a firm believer in the fact that Amit can't actually read Gobbledegook.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Oh, this day's gone.
Glacius, defend us.
Not quite. Such arrogance.
Oh, shit!
Imperial.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Leviosa, Expelliarmus. Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This
Fucking
place is more
coward.
complex than I had expected.
Thinking this is you coward.
Confringo.
Poppy and I fought a dragon and she didn't bitch as much as you. Poppy girl, best girl.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
You say that, but I don't believe you. Alright, from one master bullshitter to the next, I don't buy it. Nope. I'm not done exploring. I can't carry any more wig and weld. Is that what's in here? Wig and weld? Yeah, because I'm not full up on gear. So yeah, this bag would have to have wig and weld in it.
Revelio.
I see you. Treasure. Oh!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah. Like, I see you, treasure. You can't hide from me. Bushes. I learned how to conjure bushes. Yes! I will be the most powerful bushmancer in the world. Have I explored all of this? More locked doors. I don't think I can interact with those doors.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Whore.
I'll be quiet.
Didn't mean to do that.
Revelio.
What, is this literally just Dittany and Moonstone? I don't need Dittany, but I'll take it because I'm a greedy
Lumos.
bitch.
Lumos.
What's that? Who's there?
Fuck 'em up, cabbage babies.
Accio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Cabolza.
Ow! Did you hit me?
Potato. Stupefy.
Such arrogance. There you are.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
I'm gonna waste Wigan Welds at this point, but that's okay, because they're everywhere, and a single Wigan Weld fully heals me, so it's not even like I need them anymore. The only reason I ever got so many Wigan Weld potions, or got the Wigan Weld upgrades, was because I thought they would, like, slightly increase the effectiveness of Wigan Weld potion. I didn't know that they would, like, shoot me straight to 100. There's something I need to do here.
Revelio.
Yes, I gotta be invisible.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
For all I care, you can go away. I don't need you. I need Poppy. Poppy girl, best girl.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yet even I can piece that together, and I can't read Gobbledegook.
Accio.
Which proves you are a goddamn fraud.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
You dumb bitch. Is this retracing your steps? Cobalt Devil 9. Alright. Yeah, no, there's an elevator over here I can take out. See? Bye, me. Oh, god damn it.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
As a man who does not read Gobbledegook, I could have pieced together what the fuck they were building.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Quidditch equipment shelf. Interesting.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
This is where we get attacked, right? Bye, Amit. God damn it. Is this the way it's supposed to be? Yeah, that's going back into the mine. Fuck off of me. God damn it! You Ravenclaw bastard. Let me abandon you in this mine to die. I like how they call it Hogwarts Valley, even though there's several other villages and hamlets in this area. No, it's all Hogwarts. All of it.
Can we please talk about what just
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
Goddamn,
Expelliarmus.
kill you. He's a coward. He does not read or speak gobbledygook in any provable way.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Buddy, you think we could... No, we go into a massacre. I am the nuke. I will make Ranrock's drill my Hiroshima. Do not worry. Alright, Miriam was a goddamn angel from what I've been hearing about her. She was caring, she was kind, she was what a good wizard researcher should be. Accepting of others and looking to a goblin for help on goblin metals and shit.
I believe
my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
I'm headed to you
No
immediately.
need to race now, my friend.
Yes, there's need to race. I need to get to fucking Hogsmeade. Actually, before I go to Hogsmeade, I will teleport because I need to go to the rumor requirement. And it's such a pain to go to the rumor requirement or to the map chamber because they've got such tall staircases. Hey, Deke! I need to go check on my plants before I do anything. I need to arm up, get more of you guys. Let's see, how am I doing on them? I could use a few more biters, but it is what it is.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
There we go. I'm gonna quickly feed and nurture all of my animals real quick. Nope. There we go. Bear. Bear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bear. I'm getting all of you. Doling out brushings to everybody. Everybody getting brushed today. Get in there, go eat. You guys don't have to wait out here. You guys can, you know, push and shove. Fight for the food. It is literally infinite. There's no reason not to, like, you know, crowd the feeder. Go on, get in there. Go eat. I'm a little tempted to actually build a second feeder. Just so that they can all eat without having to crowd each other. You know? Just kind of speed this whole process up.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thank you, Deke. That means a lot. Hey, everybody. Dada's home. Niesel. Or not Niesel. I've got Chloris. I've got Ebonwing. I've got my little moon calves. I've got this offspring I have yet to name. Got all you guys way the fuck over here. I think that's everybody. I think I got literally everyone brushed. So now I just need to wait for them to eat. And because some of these guys are coming from all the goddamn way downtown, they shouldn't even crowd the feeder that much. God, I'm gonna be so loaded on Thestral hair. I feel like this is a better place for the moon calves, because, you know, the moon is up all the time. That way they can dance whenever they want.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Come on, eat up, little guy. Alright, that should be all of you.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Now I'm getting all the missions. There you all are. Bam. 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 They're coming from all sides. I need reinforcements. There's too many of them. Fall back. Oh, that reminds me. Female unicorn. And a few more of you guys. Yeah, I went out and just caught a fucking billion deery calls. Because I need deery call shit for something that I've planned. These guys are crowding the damn feeder. Which means I should probably help them out. So. Hoya. Hoya. Oh! Whoops. Come back here and eat. Your nutrition is important. God, hippogriff babies are ugly. Speeding up the auto feeder here. You have not been brushed. Interesting. I got all the brush. Here you go, bud. This should keep me stocked up on the deer call things. Look at the little guy run around. Now, what I can do is I can go into manage and see, look, there's a unicorn I did not collect from. I go to him and I hit summon. Boop. And he appears in front of me and I can collect from him. Now, I do need to take a few of you out. I've got too many in here. I'm gonna turn you to the wild. Even though I really should have just put you back in my fucking pocket here. The reason I did that is because I need to breed unicorns. quests. Look, we're almost done with this fucking chapter. So, a basis for blackmail. Surprise meeting. Sky's the limit. We're gonna go to this one. But while I'm in Hogsmeade, I will meet with Spintwitch's Sporting Meats. Yeah, that's where I've got to go. God damn it. Sky's the limit, okay. Before I do any of that, though, I'm going to go to Northern Hogsmeade, and I'm going to sell off all the shit I don't need. See if he has any other cool cosmetics I do need, and kind of, you know, roll all that shit up.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Out of my fucking way. Out of my way.
My plan is to have enough galleons one day that
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me, dude.
That looks as if it was made for you.
What? If you're...
You won't be disappointed.
What?
That's a Gladrag's promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Byzantine beret. Alright, I have the rest of these.
Now, I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
Hey, those butterflies have gotten me some... Have gotten me some damn fine gear over the years. Before I sell you this one,
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'm just gonna see if I accidentally forgot to swap or something. It's an outfit. Wow, mine is significantly weaker than that. Oh, 12 down, 36. Greatly increased the damage of the throw, though, instead of laceration. I mean, I guess I could go back to the loom and upgrade it, but... Nah, I'll get rid of it.
Sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Because, like, any of these could technically be an improvement, you know?
I suspect you have a sharp eye
Plus,
for fashion.
it's not even armor that I'm really in the need for, because I've taken some damage. I've taken some hits. It's not like they've gotten close to killing me. I'm pretty feckin' strong.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
You better hope so.
Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
So what this new broom upgrade does is makes my broom even fucking faster. I'm gonna switch to this one.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
All right.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
I say that did sound a bit silly.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get
Have you
evidence
tried
against
killing
Harlow, Mrs.
Harlow?
Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Or going to the Wizarding Police.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Have you even attempted, you know, gratuitous violence?
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago.
That?
I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous.
I'm just gonna hit him in the fucking chest with Crucio and then probably bombard her.
To memory, you may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before.
Because for some reason, hitting a man in the chest with the blasting curse,
now to find the last of Mr.
like
Bickle's
Confringo or Bombarda, is somehow not as evil as an insta-kill curse. Somehow turning someone's ribcage into shrapnel that comes out their spine is not as bad as a painless death.
I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs.
That
Bickle's
or
mind
freeze
by
him into a
gathering evidence
statue,
against him.
Tragic. What happened to
and
Bickle?
use Defindo to
He wanted me
shatter
speak out
him
against
to
Harlow for an act of
pieces.
violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
So you're telling me
does not
none
like
of you...
people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend.
None of
Now
you
to find
who are
Natty.
being extorted and having your lives ruined feel the urge to commit murder at all. None of you feel the need to just kill Harlow and be able to cast the killing curse. None of you. Man, let me put it this way. If I had gotten my wife a book of beautiful poetry, something that she had made, and I got it bound and all that, if anyone had touched that book, I would have transmorgified their ass into their mouth and then watched them defecate everything they had eaten. I would turn a person inside out with my magic and then kick dirt onto their now outside insides. Okay, but that's just me, I guess. See this axe right here? That would be the guy. Alright.
That he must be around here somewhere.
I'd be zipping hundreds of kitchen knives into that individual's flesh. Ooh, demiguys. Aw, I can't wait. Alright, I'll be coming back for you, demigurs. Did she get kidnapped?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Oh, there's a page up here. Neat. There's like 2 or 3 more demiguys in this area. What the fuck? Oh no, those are locks. I'm an idiot. Let's see. This way.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Why'd they go all the way around the front to drag her down into the
Let's
basement?
head to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I do love how often wizards like fuck with temporal magics. And they make like spaces that are bigger than they're supposed to be.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Her friend would be reckless enough. He wants her
Revelio.
alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Well, you know, you're not wrong, bud. Ow.
Just warming up. Get, I shall end you. You've made it.
Bitches. You are as due to me.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back.
What's up, bitch?
Expulso! Expulso! Might want to look up.
Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine.
Oh yeah, sorry. Here, go get your wand. Let me do this properly.
Hardly felt it. Quite conductive, aren't we?
There we go. That's what I was supposed to do.
Revelio.
Interesting.
Depulso.
Pong.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Get out of my way. I like how they literally said only a Hogwarts student would be so stupid as to come here alone. And I'm like, surprise, bitch! Somebody call for an idiot! Joke's on you. I'm the violent kind! My god, you guys have a lot of shit in here. Why do you have this much shit? You could not possibly have a need for this much shit.
Revelio.
This is unconscionable levels of shit. There's another enemy up there, and I'm going to use the Mandrake on him. Because completing those dueling feats are
Revelio.
like how you get some of the cooler, like, late game cosmetics. Interessante. Surprise, bitch!
How delightful.
I'll rip your brain out your
You gonna do what now? You gonna do what now? Did you say rip my brain out my ears? Hmm? Hmm?
Descendo.
Bitch.
Revelio.
See, I want to find the love letter. I want to, like, get as much of this shit completed as I can. There it is.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to me over here. I need your help.
Revelio.
Oh. Chest appeared.
Aloha Mora.
Rabe's wand.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I like the way you talk. I'm already lost. There we go. What's a little wibbly wobbly now?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and...
Where was the fight? Was I not supposed to fight on my way in? Was I just supposed to like sneak past everybody?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Hello, useless cop.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that.
I don't think you will.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Not really.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Kick in the door. Find the evidence.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
You are a useless cop. And if I have to take down the entire organization myself, which is ridiculous because I am a child, I will. Something tells me Officer Singer is part of this whole cabal. Something tells me she's part of the Ashwinders. I think she's in on it, and that's why she's dragging her feet. But
sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
He's gonna kill you. Oh damn, that is fast. Whee. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna leave this one here. Oh, did not mean to do that. But I've got some stuff I've got to do today, so have a good one, everybody. Stay safe. You're beautiful. We love you. And I will see you all